Time now to talk about a couple of more hidden gems, stocks that kind of lurking in the background that you may not know about until our strategist Tracy Reineck here brings them to your attention.
That's right.
So these two now, I have to admit that one I haven't heard of, and that's this first one, Caesarstone, CSTS the ticker, but that doesn't mean anything.
No, but you might have heard of them if you were renovating your kitchen or your bathroom, because they make the quartz countertops that are the Caesarstone countertops that you put in there. So things are hot because the housing market is booming, and so is home remodeling.
Yeah, I guess my wife just hasn't gotten around to spending that money yet.
Right. You're doing other stuff first.
Right.
But sales are up. They were up 5% in U.S., but Canada and Australia were really big for them. A big boost in the quarter, which I'm kind of surprised about because the Canadian economy is in a recession, but apparently some people still doing the house, renovating thing there. And record quarter for them. Zach's number one ranked buy because the earnings estimates are starting to creep up here. Interesting thing about them, only 4 analysts are covering them, so they are hidden away. Not as many people know about them. And they're also an Israeli-based company, which also kind of keeps them out of the limelight. They are looking for a new CEO, however, so they expect to have someone in there by the end of September. I think investors are a little bit leery until they get the new CEO in there, and you can see from the shares that they've been kind of treading water for a while here. So it could be a buying opportunity. They're only trading about 15, 16 times forward earnings. That's pretty cheap for this overall market.
So really a hidden gem.
Yes.
Okay. And then Fortune Brands Home and Security, I think, is this a division of the overall Fortune Brands?
It was. And then they were spun off in 2011 into their own separate entity, focusing just on the home consumer products.
I see.
And so they have 4 divisions. They have cabinets, plumbing, doors, I'm trying to remember them all, and then securities like home locks, and that's where the Master Lock comes in. I always remember that they have Master Locks. And they have some other really well-known brands too, like the Moen faucets. So much like Caesarstone, housing is booming, so you're renovating with a lot of their products as well. So great quarter for them. It was a beat and a raise, and it was a big raise. They raised guidance by 19 cents, and you can see the analysts really pushing up the earnings estimates here. 32% growth for this year for a company that's been around for a while, even though it was only spun off in 2011. Its products and all of that have been in business for a while. So to have a quarter this good is very positive and says something real good about the housing market in the United States. You can see the chart on this one looks completely opposite from Caesarstone, though. It's trading near or at its all-time highs. It's actually up over 400% in the last 5 years, so big winner here. It's trading a little more expensive than Caesarstone is at about 23 times, but I don't think the valuations are that crazy given the level of growth that this company is seeing right here. So I still like it even at these highs, and as my colleague Dave Bartosiak always is telling me, like, buy on the highs. So this might be one, if you're following that philosophy, that you might want to consider.
And 1% dividend.
Yes, you also get a dividend yield of 1%, which is, lower than some other companies, but again, for a company that's growing this strong, at least you're getting a dividend.
Well, you don't want to throw anything away.
No.
Do you own either of these?
I do not.
All right. Well, Tracy keeps her eyes peeled for hidden gem stocks that you should know about. She brings them to you here in this segment periodically. In the meantime, get over to Zacks.com for other stock information. You can link to it all off the homepage. With Tracy, I'm Terry Ruffalo.